So there will be communication, but it's going to be slow. This person needs to sort themselves out. But it's really random. I sat down, went to get my time cards, and I was looking at that Seven of Pentacles reverse on the bottom of the deck, which I put up that way for a reason. And I looked at those golden eggs, and all of a sudden, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, I've got a gold, is it I've got a golden teeth, or whatever the song goes like, came into my mind. So you might, I feel like this person would feel like you're that golden ticket, maybe not feeling good enough, or, you know, or Charlie, or that film, Charlie could be an important name, or that film in general, is what I'm hearing. I do feel like there'll be an expression of love soon, but I feel like actual, pardon me, reconciliation and them, it's like they don't want to sort themselves out. Maybe this is someone that has got comfortable living in, a negative mindset, got comfortable living in their own mental prison, and they just don't want to deal with that right now. I've got in a few days for the expression of love, so it might even be like you hear something, it might not even be in a few days, in a few weeks. I'm going to say throughout January. Wow. Okay. And then I got October. So it says stop obsessing first. I know that's easier said than done for some of you. Yeah, I think there'll be an expression of love, but yeah, then you got September. Sadly, I think an actual conversation, them getting themselves into a good place in life, will be the end of next year. I know that's not what people want to hear, but that's what I'm saying, and I've got to say it. But there'll be some kind of, I don't know, it might be a social media post. You hear through a friend something, they send you a message, and then they'll retreat because it's not time. They're not healed. They're overwhelmed with emotion that they're trying to avoid, and that's going to bubble up and become something impulsive. But actual healing, wanting to do better, wanting to get out of their own mental prison. And we all, and I know it's like, but you can get out of this, and even if that's something, because I do feel like you're really mirroring each other, it is something by making changes, to your daily routine. Don't get up and doom scroll on social media, put some affirmations on, listen to some, I've got a really good book, Matt Kahn, The Universe Always Has a Plan, is a really, really good book. Helped me massively a few years ago with something I was going through, which is about letting go, and I really recommend it. And about giving forgiveness and knowing that anyone that treats you badly, it comes from their own place of unhappiness, and just letting that go and forgiving it. And when you forgive, you're removing that almost like trauma from your body, that anger towards them, and giving it back to them with blessings, and that actually helps them heal, if that makes sense. Anyway, there will be an apology. The apology might come in soon, but there won't be any further action. This person is not ready. They're just overwhelmed with emotions. They can't yet still be open and honest with you. They're healing, but they're not. It's like, I'm just going to mask it. I'm going to avoid it. I'm going to this, that, and the other. But they will. They will. They've just got to do it for them, and we've just got to accept that everyone's on their own journey. Everyone, the human mind and overthinking is a real issue. But, we're here to experience the human. It's the human condition, is what I'm hearing. Right, let's get you some advice now, and we'll finish off with some charms. I want to get you some of these. Wow. Oh, that's the bottom of the deck card. 2 more, please. Have patience. So we've got overbooked. Missing out can often lead to something better. Want what you have. What's that even mean? Banish doubt. Don't let doubt define you. Action dispels your fear. Trust in your abilities. Stuck on results. This is about trusting the universe and letting go. Focus on the journey and trust the process itself. Embrace divine timing. It's a really hard one, that. But if you can get into a place of surrender, and actually what people don't realise is forgiveness is actually letting go, and we're not accepting people's behaviour. We're not, some people behave terribly. We're not saying, it's like saying, it's not okay, but I forgive you for my peace. It's not okay, but I know, or I'm sorry that your unhappiness, because that is ultimately when people treat us badly and their bad behaviour, it's a reflection of how they feel about themselves and their own unhappiness. I'm sorry that your unhappiness caused you to treat me that way. And when you can get into that place of acceptance and peace and knowing that, you actually release it from your body, you release it from your energy field, and it actually helps them. It really, really helps them. So just something to consider. And forgiveness is not something you can ultimately do. It is a process. It takes time. So don't beat yourself up over that. Progress is often more sustainable than perfection. Yeah, and maybe that is realistic goals. Well, I'm going to get out of bed today, or I'm going to do this one task. And if that's all you can do because you're in the midst of heartbreak or a new separation, then that's great, and pat yourself on the back for it. Don't doubt how this person feels. Don't doubt what your perception and what happened here. But release the anger, the negativity, the resentment towards this person, and have patience. What is meant to be will be, and if they are, they are, and if they're not, they're not, Focus on the journey and trust the process itself, and just take it day by day. If you only managed to get out of bed that day, well done you. Give yourself a pat on the back. Going to go to the next part. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, my link's in my bio. Love and light.